Right, 31. Three pipes ABC can fill a tank from the bottom, from the empty to full in 30, 20, 10 minutes respectively when the tank is empty. All the three pipes are opened. ABC discharge chemical solutions P, Q, R respectively. What is the proportion of the solution R in liquid in the tank after 3 minutes? So we were asked to calculate fractional form, right? Fractional form, if it is 10 percentage in first minute, second minute also 10%. Come on. See, this is something like your savings. After getting job, if you save 20% in the first month, second month also 20%, per year also 20%. So when the tank is full, when you take the quantity of R in terms of fractional form or in terms of percentage, that will be same as X minutes or 1 minute or after 3 minutes also. Have you understood? Right. So now we have three timings 20, 30, 20, 10. What is LCM? 60. So first pipe 2 units, second, last, total out of 11. Your question is about solution R only. Solution R is how many parts? So in first minute it will be 611, second minute 611, total 611. Whatever the time you take, it will be 611. Understood? Right. Next. The cost price of cycle is X, fan is X plus 400. If cycle sold at a profit of 25% and fan sold at a loss of 12%, then total profit earned on both articles is 160. Find the cost price of the fan is what percent more than the cycle. Right. So let it be 100%. Can I do that? Then it becomes 100% plus 400. Then total cost price is equal to 200% plus 400 rupees. Correct. First is sold at a profit of, then it is 125%. Next, second one is sold at a loss of 12%. Then it is going to be 88 percentage plus 12% loss, and 400 also should be calculated, which is 48 loss. Then it becomes 352. Clear? Then total selling price is equal to, how much is this? How much is this? Total selling price 213% plus 352. Correct. Now what is profit? Let us calculate profit in terms of our numbers. Our selling price is 213 plus 352. Cost price is 200% plus 400. Then profit is 13% minus 48. And in question it is given as 160. Then 13% value is equal to 208. 13 how many times? Once. 78 we have 16. So 1% is 16. Correct. Now cycle cost is 100%, that is 1600 only. Next fan cost is 100% plus 400, that is 2000. Question is fan cost is what percent more than cycle cost? How much more? 400 upon 1600. 1/4 only, 25%. Followed? Next. The bag contains 5 blue, 4 white and then 6 green balls. Total how many balls are there? 15. 2 balls are drawn at random. What is the probability that both the balls are blue? Total we have 15 balls. We need to pick 2. We can do that in 15C2. And both must be blue. And how many blue are there? So blue, out of 5 we need to pick 2. That can be done in 5C2 ways. So 5 into 4 by 15 into 14. 5 how many times? 3 times. 2 times, 7 times. 2 by 21. Third option. Next, percentage of Hari is 6 years less than the percentage of Jagan. If percentage of Jagan is J, Hari's age becomes j minus 6. Understood? Understood? Continue. The ratio of Jagan's age 4 years back. J minus 4. Ratio A is to B or A by B. And Hari's age 10 years hence. Percentage of Hari is J minus 6. After 10 years you need to add 10. Then it becomes J plus 4. And the ratio mentioned as 4 is to 5. 4 parts and then 5 parts. Clear? Now what is difference right hand side? Left hand side 8. That means 1 part is equal to 8. 4 parts is equal to 32. 5 parts is equal to 40. Clear? You pick either one of them, either numerator or denominator. J minus 4 is equal to 32. Come on. Then J is equal to 36. And Hari's age is 6 years less, which is 30 only. Find the percentage of Hari, which is 30. Fourth option. Next. Train P having a length of 810 meters crosses a pole in 36 seconds. From this, we can calculate speed of train P, which is 810 meters by time taken 36, 9, 90 times 9, 4 times, which is 22.5 meter per second only. Next, speed of train Q is 33 1 by 3% more than that of Q. 33 1 by 3% in the sense 1/3 only. 1/3 more in the sense it becomes 4/3 only. 4/3 of this number only. Come on. 4 by 3 into 90 by 4. Then speed of Q becomes 30 meter per second. Understood? Next. The length of Q is 45 meters less than train P. So length of Q is equal to 810 minus 45, which is 765. Now find in how much time train Q crosses 165 meters long platform. Time is equal to distance by speed. Train length is 765 and it has to cross a platform of length 165. Then it becomes 930 and with the speed 30 meter per second. Answer 31 seconds. Hope it's clear. Everybody. Right. 41 onwards. The pie chart shows various expenditures incurred in pushing the books in a company. Total expenditure 90,000. All the values are in percentage. So what is 1% value? 900, which is a 9 multiple. Do remember. Next. Don't try to convert into table. Let's calculate values when it is really required. Find the ratio between money spent on paper cost and promotion cost. Paper cost, second one, which is 25. And then promotion cost, last one, which is 10. Ratio 5 by 2, 5 is to first option. Find the total amount spent on royalty and binding. Right. You know 1% value is 900. And you know that you are going to calculate X percentage, which is also again multiple of 9. Can it be first option? Second, possible. Third, no. Fourth, no. Fifth, no. Only second option, final answer. Otherwise, you'll have to calculate like this. Royalty. How much is royalty? 15. And how much is binding? 20. Which is 35 percentage. Calculated on 90,000. If 12,000 books manufactured by the company and the company gets 20% profit on selling total books, then find the selling price of each book. Selling price of all books are equal. Okay. Now, total expenditure they said. Total expenditure 90,000. Expenditure is related to cost price only. And how much profit is made? 20% on 9,000, 90,000 is 18,000. Then selling price must be 1,08,000, right? And how many books he is selling? 12,000. Then per book cost is equal to divided by 12,000 only. 3 zeros gets cancelled. And 12 how many times? 9 times. So selling price of each item is going to be 9 rupees. Or otherwise you can write like this, 120 percentage, that is 120 by 100 of 90,000. This is selling price, and this we are getting by selling 12,000 books. 3 zeros cancel, 2 zeros cancel, 12 gets cancelled, and finally we have 9. Money spent on royalty is what percent more or less than printing cost? Royalty 15. Yes. Printing cost 20. So what percentage more? That's what your question. How much more? 5 upon 20 percentage into 100. 1 by 4, 25%. Find the difference between total money spent on binding and promotion cost together to the money spent on paper cost. Yes? Right. You can see all 5 multiples among options. Oh, no. So let's calculate. Binding cost 10. Promotion cost 10. Total 20%. Difference between this number and money spent on paper cost. How much is paper cost? 25. And difference between these two numbers is 5%. Calculated upon 90,000. Answer 4,500. The ratio of length and breadth of a rectangle is 9:7 respectively. If the length of the rectangle had been 28 centimeters more than its breadth, then find the area of the circle whose radius is 2/7 of a rectangle's breadth. Area of the circle, pi r square. Pi is involved. Answer must be first option, possible. Second option, yes, possible. Two option, more than multiple options are there. So we have to calculate. Now ratio between length and breadth is mentioned as 9:7. And length of the rectangle is 28 centimeters more than the breadth. In terms of number of parts, what is the difference? 2 parts, which is 28. Then 1 part is equal to, then breadth is equal to 7 parts, which is 7 into 14 only. Now radius is equal to 2/7 of the breadth, then radius is 2/7 of breadth, which is 7 parts. Clear? 7 gets cancelled. So how much is radius? 28. Now we have radius, so directly we can calculate circle area. Pi r square, that is 28 into 28. 7 how many times? 4 times. So let's verify last digit. 2 into 4, 8 into 8. Answer must end with, how many options are there? Only one. Over. A bank lends 30,000, 40,000 to A and B respectively at simple interest. For A, the rate of interest for the first year X%, second year X plus 3%, third year X plus 6%, and so on. That means every year what percentage is getting increased? 3%. So next, after third year, that means for fourth year, it is going to be X plus 9. Next, X plus 12, and so on. The rate of interest for B is X plus 2.5%. If A pays 15,000 as interest to the bank after 4 years, then how much interest will B pay to the bank after 6 years? After how many years? 6 years, right. Now, first of all, we need to know how much is X plus 2.5%. That is going to be per year, correct? Then for 6 years, in the sense that percentage multiplied by 6, and this should be calculated on 40,000. So first of all, what do you need to know? Rate of interest per annum, which is X plus 2.5%, correct? We have 6 year, which is a 3 multiple. Then answer going to be 3 multiple. First option, second option, multiple are there. So we definitely need to know how much is X, correct? Now, 15,000 rupees, that is interest received by A. Upon 30,000, how much percentage is 15,000? Huh? 50,000. 50%, correct? So 50 percentage is interest obtained by A in how many years? 4 years. First year, X. Second year, third year, and fourth year, X plus 9. In terms of percentage for 4 years, it is going to be X, 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 X. That is 4X plus 3 plus 6 plus 9. That is 18. From this, 4X is equal to 32. Come on. X is equal to 8%. And you know that rate of interest offered for B is X plus 2.5%, which is rate of interest for B, it is 10.5%. And for how many years we have to calculate? Per year if it is 10.5, per 6 years it is 63%. Come on. 63% calculated on 40,000 only. 63% in the sense 63 into 1% value. 1% on 40,000 is 400. How many zeros we have? In answer also we will have 2 zeros. 3 into 4 ends with 2. So answer must end with 200. How many are there? 2 options are there. Where you calculate interest or amount? Interest only, correct? So interest, you know that it is 63%, which is 9 multiple. Is fourth option 9 multiple? Though it is ending with 200, we can eliminate. Otherwise 63 4 times, double only. 63 double, 126 double, 252. Over? Come on, Pillalu. From 800, we need to subtract 56.96. Let's subtract 57. Then we can add 0.04 later. Is that okay? Subtract 57. 743.04. Left hand side only multiplications are there. Then to get x value, remaining two numbers goes to right hand side and it becomes 17.2 into 3.6. In numerator, how many digits are there after decimal? Even in denominator also same. So numerator ends with, denominator ends with, then in 2 into which number ends with 4? Either 2 or 7. That means answer must end with either 2 or 7 only. How many are there? Only one. First final. Got it? Right. These two values goes to right hand side and it becomes minus only. Let's concentrate on number after decimal. 0.2, 0.5. That goes to right hand side and ends with 0.7 only. Now, positive number ends with 3. Negative number ends with 7. Answer must end with 6. Answer must end with 0.6 and there is only one. Second final. Over. Now, 65, 61, under root value. 80 square is 6,400 and it is little bit more than that. So, we can treat it as by 162 into 632 by 79 into 6. How many times? 2 times. Approximately 80. Denominator. Numerator approximately 640. So, how many times is that? 8 times. 2. 4 times. 4 into 6. 24. Are you done? Come on. 31. How many times? 4 times. 71. 9 times. No more simplification? Numerator, left hand side, 9 into 4. 36 goes to right hand side denominator. Left hand side denominator. 61 goes to the other side. Numerator. 61 by 36, fourth option. Are you done? 3 zeros, 3 zeros. Can be cancelled. 44, 44 cancel. 111. 5 times, 55, 100 times. Answer 500. Plus 3 in left hand side and right hand side can be cancelled here. Now, right hand side, how much is left? After decimal, 0.785. 5 can be written as 500. 0.05 can be written as 050. Left hand side after decimal, number ends with 0.784. That goes to right hand side and becomes negative number. Then answer must end with 0.001. 0.001, first option. Minus x goes to right hand side. Right hand side 11 1 by 6 will come to left hand side. Is that okay? Then it becomes minus only. Integer 5 plus 7. 12 minus 11. 1 plus. Denominator is LCM. 2, 3, 6. 6 only. 2 how many times? 3 times. 3 2 times. 2 into 2, 4. Minus 6, 1 time. How much is this? 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Option 3. 2 power something. Yes. So I would like to consider only 2 powers. In numerator, 2 power 8. Second number 15, odd number. 16, 2 power 4. In exponent we have to add. Come on. Next, denominators. Minus 4. Yes. 64. 2 power 6. Minus 6. Answer 2 power 2. Option 3. Next. X goes to right hand side and 12 comes to denominator. Is that okay? Right. 3. 4 times. 2 cube. 8 how many times? 2 times. Now, in numerator, 8 power 6 we have. 8 can be written as 2 cube to the power of 6. That is 2 to the power of 18. 6 threes. Right. In denominator, we have 2. 32 can be written as 2 power 5. 4 can be written as 2 square. 2 into 2 power 5. 2 power 6. Into 2 square. 2 power 8. So from this, if you divide this number with 2 power 8, in exponent we have to subtract 8 only, which is equal to 2 power 10. Answer 1024. Third option 2 power 10, direct number is there. Is that okay? X is here in first term and even in the second term, correct? And which is percentage. I would like to take this common. So what you can do is 2 can be multiplied with 144. Then that same we can write it as x percentage of 288 plus x percent of 200. Then combining both together, x percent of 488 and which is equal to 161.04. What is 10%? Approximate. Approximate. 50. Right hand side, how many 50s are there? Come on. So answer must be definitely more than 30. But two options we have. I want to see whether it is 35 or 33. 33 in the sense approximately 1/3, right? Let's calculate 1/3 of this number. 1, 6, 2. So it is 1/3 only. Am I right? So answer is that 55, 35 or 33? 33. 58. A man bought two different items. The first item sold at 20% profit and second item sold at 10% loss. And the selling price of two items are equal. Here is the condition. 20% profit on the first item, which is 120% of X, is same as second item sold at 10% loss, 90% of Y. From this we can treat X by Y is equal to 90 by 120, which is 3 by 4 only. So x is equal to 3 parts, y is equal to 4 parts, which are cost prices only, right? Now find what percent of profit is earned by him if the selling price of the first item is 1080. I don't need this number because our question is about percentage. And you know that first item is sold at what percent profit? What is its cost price? 3 parts. Upon 3 parts only 20% calculated. How much is that? 0.6. On second item there is a loss of 10%. What is cost price of second item? 4 parts. 10%, 0.4. It is loss, so it has to be minus only. Finally, what is made? Profit only. How much? 0.2 profit. By selling both items cost price is equal to 7 parts only. In numerator 0.2 part. Denominator 7 part. P gets cancelled into 100, which is 20 by 7. 7 2 is 14. 6 by 7%. We don't need to use that number 1080. If you use it, it takes a lot of time again. When the question is about percentage, you don't have to bother about value in number. If a bus speed is 72 km per hour excluding stoppages, and the speed is 48 km per hour including stoppages, what is the stoppage time? Right, there is a shortcut for it. Come on. Stoppage time is equal to difference of speeds by maximum speed. Do remember, you get stoppage time in hours. Now, difference of speeds 24, maximum speed 72. This is in hours, but your question is to identify in terms of minutes. Look at your options. To convert into minutes, we have to multiply it with 60. 24, 3 times, 3, 20 times. 20 minutes per hour. That means in 1 hour, it stops for 20 minutes and will be in journey for remaining 40 minutes. Then ardhamadi. 1 hour lo 20 minutes agutundi, 40 minutes matrame journey chestadu. Okay na? AB invests in a business in the ratio 3:2. If 5% of the total goes to charity and A share is 855, then find total share, total profit. Now A and B are investing in the ratio 3:2. So whatever the share is there, that must be divided in the same ratio 3:2. A is getting 855. That must be equal to 3 parts only. Then when you calculate 2 parts, that is going to be B share because their investment ratio is 3:2. Clear? From this, let's calculate 1 part. 3, 2 times, 8 times, 5 times. Then 2 parts is equal to 570. Clear? What is the amount received by both A and B both together? A, B both together, which is 1425. Clear? Out of total profit, are they both sharing total money? No. They are giving 5% to the charity. That means whatever the amount that is received by both A, B together, that is equal to 95% only. Then 1425 is equal to 95%. 1% is by 95. 100% in the sense into 100. Clear? See, it's a quite common sense. If you know 95% and want to calculate 100%, value should be little bit more than 1425. Look at your options. Look at your options. And 100% is always a round figure. 99.99% cases. Nearby 1425 and more than that and round figure. All possibilities are there for third option only. If you want, you can calculate now. From this, what percentage is given to charity? What is 5%? 75. What is 5%? If you subtract 75, is that equal to 1425 which is shared among A and B together? Yes. Hence 1500 final answer. Otherwise you'll have to calculate. 1425 by 95 ఆ సింప్లిఫికేషన్ చేయాలి. అది చేయకుండా చెప్తున్నా. 95% అనేది 1425 అయితే 100% ఎంతో మనకు కావాలి. దీనికంటే కొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. 100% అనేది యూజువల్గా రౌండ్ ఫిగర్ అవుతుంది. 1425కి ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి, కొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి, రౌండ్ ఫిగర్ ఉండాలి. ఆప్షన్కి వెళ్తే 1500 కనపడింది. దాని మీద వెరిఫై చేయొచ్చు మీరు కావాలంటే, డౌట్ ఉంటే. 5% తగ్గిస్తే 1425 రావాలి. వచ్చిందా? దట్స్ ఫైన్. నెక్స్ట్, సందీప్ కవర్డ్ certain distance in 35 hours. He covered first half of his journey at 20 km per hour, second half at 30 km per hour. First half and second half they are talking. What do you mean by that? Distance only? First half I will treat it as D, second half also D only? Yes. First half covered with 20 km per hour and next is covered with 30 km per hour. Then total speed maintained for entire journey in the sense average speed only? If distances are equal, average speed is 2AB by A plus B, where A value 20, B value 30. 2AB by A plus B 50. This is total speed maintained for entire journey, and we were also given total time taken is 35 hours. Total speed multiplied by total time, that gives you total distance covered, which is D plus D, that is 2D only. What exactly is the question about? Half of the distance, that means D only, right? 2 cancel, 0 cancel, 5 6 times, correct? 6 into, right, let me first multiply 2 with 35, 70 into 6, 420. A shopkeeper sold a bike after 2 successive discounts of 10% and 20%. Shopkeeper claims profit of 8% on selling item at 68,040 rupees. Then find the market price of the bike. Now shopkeeper, let's say market price is 100%. And how many discounts is he giving? First discount is 10%, then value becomes 90. Again 20% discount offered. That means we have to subtract 18, then value becomes 72% of the market price, correct? What is this? 72% of the market price. That can be called as selling price also, and which is equal to 68,040 only. Come on. Now 72% of market price is 68,040 rupees. Then 1% is 72. We were asked to calculate market price, that is into 100. Understood? Come on everybody. 72. Let's calculate 9 times, 9 cancellation 9, 8 times, 9, 7 times, 63, 50 left, 5 times, 6 times and 0, 8. 9 times 72. How many options are there? 3. Come on. ఇంకా కరెక్ట్గా చెప్తే 3 కూడా కాదు, 2నే ఉంటాయి. 90,000 కాదు కదా మనకు వచ్చేది. 8 9 టైమ్స్ తర్వాత ఇంకా వస్తుంది కదా కొంత. 72. 36 is left. 4 times. How many options are there? Only one. It should be 945 into 100. See, 8% profit they mentioned. But 8% profit is always calculated on cost price. Do we know cost price? No. So it is comparison about only market price and then selling price. That's it. Confuse అయ్యారా? 8% ప్రాఫిట్ ఉంది అని కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేయడానికే ఇస్తారు అట్లాంటి క్వశ్చన్ మీద క్లారిటీ ఉండాలి. మనల్ని మార్కెట్ ప్రైస్ అడిగారు, సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ 68,040 కమ్మారు ఆఫ్టర్ గివింగ్ 2 successive discount. Selling price is equal to 72% of market price. By selling it at this price, as he got 8% profit, this is equal to 108% of cost price. question is not about cost price. It is about only market price. Understood? Right. Next Q and Q2, no. Data sufficiency? Yeah. Data sufficiency. How many students are there in the class? Only 60% students passed the examination. That means 40% are failed. But do we know in terms of any number of students? One alone is not sufficient. Next. 40 more students passed. The percentage of students who failed would have been 20%. Only by using second statement. Can we answer the question? No. But now, if you use first statement and second statement, first case, failures are 40%, pass candidates are 60%. If 40 more students passed, failures becomes 20, then pass becomes 80. Pass difference is 20%, that is because of 40 students only. If 20 percentage is equal to 40, number of students, you know that always 100%. Can't we calculate the answer or not? When can we get the answer? Both statements together are required to answer the question. Yes. Find the total time taken by all the pipes to fill the tank. X, Y, Z can fill the tank in 12 hours, 18 hours, 36 hours respectively. Can we answer this question by using first statement? Yes. 3 pipes are mentioned and we know the time taken by each pipe to fill the tank also. So can we answer the question or not? One alone is definitely sufficient. Pipe Y joins 2 hours. After 2 hours, they started filling the tank. They in the sense X and Y. So X and Z. X and Z started, but after 2 hours, Y joined. That means from 3rd hour onwards, X, Y, Z will fill the tank. Correct. Using only second statement, can you answer the question? Why? Individual timings are not there. X fills the tank in how much time? We don't know. Y, don't know. Z, don't know. Hence, we will get answer by using only first statement, but not from the second statement. Understood? Any doubt? Sure. Next. What is the perimeter of the circle? 2 pi r. So what is required? R is required. Radius of the circle is equal to side of the square. R is equal to A. Perimeter of the square is equal to perimeter of the rectangle. 4A is equal to 2 times of L plus B. Whose area is 180 square centimeters? Which area is 180? Rectangle. That means L into B is equal to 180. See, to know R value, we need to know A value. Again, A value depends on L plus B. When you know L into B is equal to 180, can we calculate how much is L plus B value? Come on. Using only length into breadth, that is 180, can we calculate how much is L plus B? We need to know some other supporting statement. Like length is these many times of breadth. Something like that. Yes. We don't have any such information. L plus B is impossible to get using L into B is equal to 180. When you don't know L plus B, can we calculate how much is A? When you don't know how much is rate of side of the square, radius cannot be calculated. So can you answer this question by using only first statement? No, one alone is not sufficient. Clear? Understood? Next. Area of the parallelogram is 160 square centimeters. Parallelogram. Area is 160. And height of the parallelogram is equal to radius. Height is equals to radius. Now, if this is breadth and this is height, area of the parallelogram formula, half d1 d2. When you know diagonals of the parallelogram, then area formula is equal to half d1 d2. or we can write it as base into height. Now, area mentioned as 160, that can be treated as base into height because radius is equal to height. Do we know how much is base of the parallelogram? So can we get height? Can we get height of the rectangle? See, when you know base, then we can calculate how much is height. As height and radius both are equal, we will get radius also. Then using that we can calculate perimeter of the circle. Avuna? So, but we know that base into height is 160 and at the same time we don't know how much is base value. So it is impossible to get height. When you don't know height, radius cannot be calculated. So can you answer this question using second statement? No. 1 alone is not sufficient, 2 alone also not sufficient, and we cannot combine both also because second they are talking about parallelogram. In first information they are talking about square, rectangle. So even combining both also will not give you value. Yes? Right. So neither nor.